So this is the look I'm recording for you, look number 1. Some people just want a simple, like, no hassle makeup. This is really no hassle. You could stop with a basic lip, and you could stop with no lashes, just mascara, and you're good to go. But if you want to take it for a night out, you want to do like a bold lip and just some lashes, this is also perfect too. And then the next look, it's going to be more of a bold cut crease, but still fun and colorful. Also, I'm gonna just be doing voiceovers for these because let's just be real, like always, it's hot in here, and so I'm gonna have my fan on the whole time while I'm recording. So then I'll just do a voiceover. If you guys absolutely hate it when you watch it, let me know. I'll go back to regular recording. But if you guys think it's fine, definitely also let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So what I'm doing here is starting off by prepping my skin with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. And I'm just pressing it in, rubbing it in to my face. That is why you see me making all the funny faces. Once that sets in for a bit, I'm going in with my primer. In this case, it's going to be the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Then what I'm doing is getting my beauty blender or my beauty sponge, and you just press in the product to your skin so that way there's no lumps in your pores or textures. Then I'm just prepping my lips, putting a little bit of this ColourPop and Becky G roll-on gloss. It's more like an oil to me, in my opinion. And then you see me going in with my foundation. This is going to be the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Long Wear Foundation. It's high definition finish, medium coverage, shade 103 True Ivory. To press in the foundation, I go in again with the sponge. Before I go in with my concealer or my contour shade, I am actually going to put on some peach corrector. It's by the brand LA Girl. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in first with my cream contour. It doesn't have the names on the palette, but I use the 2 shades on the right. I just tap into those and I start patting those onto my skin. And since I am on the light to pale side, I do like to go in and go crazy with my contour and my bronzer because I like to add warmth on my face, and I don't like to look like Humpty Dumpty. No offense, Humpty, but I don't want to look just like one-dimensional. First, I pat the product on with the brush where I want it, and then you'll see me going with the sponge to blend it out once again. At this point, I had gone in with my regular concealer to highlight under my eyes, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. But unfortunately, my camera had stopped recording at that time. So now at this part, you see me setting in everything with my favorite powder at the moment. Hourglass Translucent Veil Setting Powder. It's amazing. It's like a natural finish. I apply a tiny bit with my sponge all over, and then we'll get back to the face in just a minute. I'm taking the shades that I'm using to contour and bronze. Those same exact shades, you don't need any eyeshadow. You can use those on your eyes to bring warmth and just put it all over as, you know, desired. In this case, I went with the shade Buff. It's from the Quad palette from Makeup Obsession. You can get this in Target or online. This Makeup Obsession is the Give Me Sun palette. So again, I use a shade Buff. And I also tapped into my NYX Professional Makeup Taupe blush, is what they categorize it as, blush, but it's more like a contour. So then once I'm done applying it on the eyes, I go ahead and use the exact same shades all over my face where I had the cream contour. just to add more dimension and set it more. Again, it will look a little crazy right now because it's so intense, but once I go in and put a little more um, highlight and then just set my face with the setting spray, it'll blend in more. For my highlight, I'm going in with my Melt Cosmetics highlight brush that came in the new collection, as well as their Illuminacion highlight. It's one of my favorites. It's quickly become one of my favorites. I've only had it for not even 2 months. And typically with colored highlights, I don't put them everywhere, but with this one, I feel like it's gentle enough, soft enough that I can apply it all over the face. And I'm also taking some of that and putting that in my inner corners of my eyes. To clean up my contour, my cheeks, and my nose, you'll see me going into bake. To bake, I always use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this one is the shade number 10, Fair Light. I'm going to leave that on while I go in with the Melt Cosmetics Immortal Ultra Matte Gel Liner and their eyeliner brush that came in the collection. If you notice a little bit of skipping, it's not the brush or the liner. Those are really smooth. It's just because I didn't clean the brush when I used it last. And so it kind of stiffened up a little bit. But as you can see, the product is very opaque and very creamy. Move on to the other eye. We just want a baby wing. In this case, it's what I call it, because it's very easy for me to get carried away when I'm doing my wings. So I'm just doing just a slight little bit to lift the eye upwards. Now we're going in and dusting off the baking, and you can just blend it into the other areas of the face to smooth out those lines and clean off that lip gloss or lip treatment you had on. As you can see, I'm putting down my hair. Applying the Kylie Jenner lip liner just to give me a base and an outline for the lipstick I'm going to be using. The lipstick is by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Orchid. It's a matte lipstick and it's beautiful. On the camera, I did notice it looks very Barbie pink, but in real life, it's more like a plum pink, and it is a bright color, but I don't know, I think it's just super fun and cute. You can totally stop with this color right here and just put some mascara on and you'll be set to go, which, I would any other day. But since I had this little glitter topper, I was like, why not? Beautiful. I have 3 shades of these, but the one I'm using today is the Kat Von D Everlasting Glimmer Veil, and it's in the shade Razzle. It's like Razzle Dazzle. And then I'm going in with these lashes. Disclaimer, I'm not gonna say what brand they are because I struggled for like a full minute. Literally, I had to edit out a minute of me struggling with these lashes just on one eye. But yeah, if you want to make it like a nighttime look, I think like a glitter topper on your lips and some lashes will top it off just like I did to finish this off. I always like to get the beauty blender once more at the end after I have sprayed my face and press everything in. It makes your highlight in your face products not look so chalky or powdery or makeupy. And that is it for this portion of the look. Let's move on to look number 2. So for this look, as you can see, I'm going right in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. This is the shade Supreme. I wanted this to be like a fun look that you can wear for a night out. Again, as I'm gonna mention at some point in this video, I've been really inspired. Well, most of the time when January, February comes around, I want to use like all the pink shades, purpley, blue pastel shades, and just get into the freshness of the new season and the new year. And so I'm gonna be wearing this color Supreme, like on the inner half of my eye, and then I'm gonna be layering pinker and big wig. This is gonna move a little quick. Oh, also a disclaimer, my lips are stained from the previous lip colors, but I don't mind that. I'm gonna wear a nude color with this eye look, so just stay tuned for that. By the way, another disclaimer, if you notice there's like a patch where it looks a little lighter on the eyes, that's because I had the black eyeliner on from earlier and I just wiped it off with a makeup wipe. Therefore, I also wiped off my MAC Painterly Paint Pot base. So the base does make the colors look deeper. And on that part that I wiped it off, it's going to look lighter. It's not the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows, as you can tell above, they blend perfectly. To cut the crease, I've been using this for a while and I really like it. It's a NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. Let's see what shade. This is the Pale 01. It's the lightest shade they have. It's basically a white. And I'm using BH Cosmetics little, I don't know if it's like a pencil brush. It's a number 106. It's more of an eyeliner pencil brush. And on my eyelid to add the shimmer, I'm using the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid in the shade Love Yourself. It looks like a frosty pink in the container, but when you put it on, it's more like a silver pink. But yes, it's really pretty, and that's what I'm using to shimmer up my lid. So on this part, don't forget to blend that darker shadow into the shimmery part, and then you'll see me jump right into my wing eyeliner on the other eye. Apparently my camera was not recording for the first part. And here I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Now to clean up the eyeshadow mess that I have at the bottom, this is what I always like to do. Take some concealer and my small e.l.f. pencil brush and clean it up. The concealer I'm using today is the Revolution Makeup Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer. I really have been liking this. I will say this shade C4 is a little bit pink, but I like the formula of it. So yeah, cleaning that up. I also go back and define the cut crease. You can do that as you like. Sometimes I add like a very deep color to it, but right now I just wanted to keep it colorful. So I just went in back with that pink shade. Here I'm going in with my lip liner. Since I'm doing a nude lip, I love to start off with the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Bare. The lip color I actually went into afterwards, it's gonna be Ophelia, and this is by Kat Von D. It's their liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and top it with a gloss. This is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuits by Wet n Wild. This is the shade Caught You Bare Naked. Don't forget to add in some blush, because remember the previous look I didn't do any blush. This is from the Tarte Holiday set, the rose gold set, and it's in the shade Prize. I like to add blush on the apples of the cheeks, on my temples, by my forehead, my nose, and my chin, because it adds warmth all over. And I'm going in just with a little powder to set that concealer I had cleaned up with, the same Maybelline Fit Me powder. Here I'm going in and curling my eyelashes. If you guys want to see an up-close tutorial, I will try to do that for you. Let me know in the comments. But this is always how I curl my lashes, from flat to fab. Before I add my mascara, I'm going to go in and dust everything, blend it out. And then for this portion, since I redid my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with a little more inner corner highlight. I'm using the waterproof mascara by Essence. It's the Lash Princess. So this is the finished look part 2. I don't know, I'm just feeling very like festive as far as, you know, the Valentine's Day coming up. Not just that, I know that's like a whole month away, but when January comes in, I just love to wear like all the pastel pinks, purples, light blues. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of that in the next few days leading up to February. Of course, I'm still gonna include some classic looks. My next look is probably gonna be like a smoky eye, my go-to smoky eye, because it's super easy, and every time I have it on, people are like, can you do my makeup like that? I really am gonna put forth my best effort and really try to get more looks for you going, and also some vlogs. We're doing some like not renovations, because we're not really tearing anything down, but more like what is it called, redecorating, repainting. So some projects we have for our home, and for our son. I'll be doing some before and after on that. Let me know if you guys like the voiceover videos, if you guys like when I do 2 looks in 1 video. I'm gonna try to keep working on it. Really, it's gonna be by preference, but thank you so much for watching. Please share and subscribe. Tell your friends to share, your moms, your tias. If they want to look in Spanish, comment what they want to see in Spanish. I'll be more than happy to record that. But again, thank you for all your continued support. Let's start off 2020 with an amazing start.